outside. Outside Irving. And Webster kicks to Love. Shot from 12. And he gets the bucket. Love's got the first basket of the second half here for the Cavs.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Now, here's Burks. Rebound by Webster.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Now Irving. Fires for three. Another miss by Irving.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, every team needs rebounders. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. Nerlens Noel, number 1. Third is Kevin Love.
You know, these guys both have found a way to get good position and grab rebounds game after game. Not everyone works as hard as these two do on the glass. Looking at the game for Hayward, he's got 10 rebounds, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today. Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Now here's Love. 18 points for him.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
So it's Utah now. 6-point game. Goes up to the stripe. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
He feeds it to Irving. Again, Irving missing. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Young outside. Love kicks to Irving. Young outside. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists tonight.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Exum. 5 points in the game. There's a screen. Here's Burks. Can't hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Things have kind of gone south for them here in the quarter.
Feeds to Webster. Here's Irving. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Utah calls timeout. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And a lot of their scoring in that win came from unexpected places, from guys who don't typically get a lot of minutes.
And you know what? Those guys on the bench, they practice every day too, even if they don't play every night. And that night, they were ready.
Now, here's Exum, averaging 13 points a contest. Hayward with the ball. Pass to Burks. It's stolen by Webster. And now, here comes Young, leading the break. Takes a shot at the elbow. Exum pulls it in. Exum's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Hayward. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And while we have a chance, let's check out some stats for Kevin Love. He's averaging 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
Hayward hits them both.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Back to Irving. Now here's Webster. Burks covering. Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trailed by 7. McKinney passes to Seraphin. Exum. The feed now to Seraphin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Seraphin's got 6 points. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Irving kicks to Webster. Dishes it to Noel. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Young. The kick out to Irving. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Irving's got 20.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
The dish to Seraphin. There's the pick. Burks kicks to Exum. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Burks.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Irving kicks to Webster. Pass to Love, to the paint. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Both teams will make substitutions. For Cleveland, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Jazz trail by 7. Now, here's Exum. 5 points in the game. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Now, here's Exum. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Exum dishes to Seraphin. And here's Exum. 6 to shoot. Good D by Irving.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
That's good.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Jazz trail by 9. Now, Exum. Here is Seraphin. There's the pass to Burks. Drains the three-pointer. Burks has got 19 points.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Irving kicks to Webster. Irving with the ball. He's got 25. Young, right side. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And I would think a lot of attention will be focused on that Orlando contest.
And he gets it to go. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here is Irving, averaging 28 points a game. Steps back and fires. Good, he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Exum kicks to Burks. Pass to Exum. He dishes it to Burks. A 3-ball. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Webster with it. Now defended by Exum. This one for 3. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Irving. 23 points for Love.
Boy, when you got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Now here's Exum. He's got 7. Defended by Young. And the layup falls. He's got 10.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
So both teams changing it up here.
The past few weeks, you can see how Utah stacks up. 3rd in opponent field goal percentage, 5th in opponent offense, and they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
I'm most impressed with their defense, Clark. You talked about the opponent's field goal percentage. That stat is so impressive. But what they try to do is take offenses out of their rhythm, out of their flow. And they do that by attacking the passing lanes, pressuring the ball as much as possible, and then trying to block shots at the rim as well.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Burke. It's good from long range.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Kicks it out to Allen. It's stolen by Early. And here's Burke, averaging 14 points a game. Pass to Hood, and Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Burke, the pass to Early. Tries again, and Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. 5th on the list, Kyrie Irving.
You know what, Kevin? If you can put up big numbers every game, you put your team in excellent position to win. There's no question about that. A guy like this is definitely one of the keys to having a successful offense.
Here's Early, averaging 6 points per contest. Over to the wing. McGee, the pass to Suleiman, and that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Pachulia. No good, unable to end this run.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Kicks it to McGee. For the tie, and again it's Utah.
That's a nice hoop for a guy that typically doesn't score a lot.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Jazz. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Burke. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Burke's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Allen for the 3. Utah with the rebound. Last time they met was in Utah.
Well, looking back at that last game between these two teams, they lost the game. I thought the difference was they were badly out-rebounded inside. And it's so tough to win a game when you can't secure that ball.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Down low. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
That was a layup. And you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.